Hello, everyone. So, my name's Sinead, and you'll know me if you've heard the Songhouse podcast or if you've come along to one of the online events. And Candy and I wanted to meet on Zoom this morning and record a wee video and just tell you about 2022. We've got some amazing in-person events planned, and although there's so much uncertainty around whether or not we're going to be able to meet in person again next year, we are acting as though we can, and we're very hopeful that everything will go ahead. So I want to tell you, first of all, before I pass you over to Candy, about two events that I'm most excited about. The first one is a weekend in February with Anne Marie Nakurin, who is a poet and writer she's based in Dublin at the moment, but she's originally from Falcara. So she's going to be doing a weekend of poetry writing. And then the other weekend is a weekend of original medicine. We're calling it the original medicine. The woman that's going to be leading it is ecotherapist and mental health worker who's based in the Northwest, Michaela McDade. And if you've ever struggled with your mental health, and I'm sure many of us are having difficulties with our mental health during these times, then this is definitely the weekend for you. And I'd encourage you to listen to the podcast, which is linked below, a podcast conversation that I have with Michaela. And she delves deep into the principles and potency of ecotherapy, nature, being outdoors, and the effect that that has on our well-being. And she goes deep into the science as well around it. Andy is going to tell us a wee bit now about the singing specific weekends that are coming up as well.
And all about the same themes, really, because it's about connecting to nature, one's mental well being, which, of course, singing is a primary way to stay well and be happy. And there's four exciting courses we put on. One is a weekend, which is Spring Song and Seaweed, that I am running with a beautiful and interesting young woman called Lucy O'Hagan. That's in April. And then we're doing two of our singing weeks. One singing on the wild side, but it's going to be with another teacher, Sarah Garden, who is another really lovely young woman from not so far from here, 2 hours from here. I do recommend her. And then I'm doing one with my friend and colleague Sophie Grimmer, which is going to be like singing on the wild side, but for more experienced singers. So we're really going to push the quality and the expertise up, which is going to be called, help me, Sinead, completely.
Coral Feast.
Voice and Choral Feast.
Voice
Yeah,
and Coral Feast. It took us
yeah,
a while to come up with that name,
it
didn't it? We
did.
went through.
So really hope to see you at one or other of those courses. And just to say that we do have a COVID policy. So if we have to cancel or if you have to cancel because of COVID, then of course we give you all your money back. Look below at all the courses and look at our website. We really hope to see you here.
It would be lovely to see you
Where
here.
the sun always shines, as you can see, it's always glorious weather at the
And it
Songhouse.
never rains, so you don't need to bring your raincoat and you don't need to bring your hat and your gloves. Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.